Hi everyone. Let me preface this video by saying I have two cats now, and they always seem to know when I'm going to do a video. So you might hear them, or you might see them. They're a little crazy. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Every time a person puts a video up on YouTube, YouTube asks, do you want to set this as the premiere video? And that's the video that you might see if you haven't seen any of my videos. So it's sort of my introduction. And I realized my last premiere video was about, well, close to a year, I guess. That's when I was on chemotherapy. And I'm no longer on chemotherapy, as you could probably figure out. But I haven't, and not only am I done chemotherapy, I've had surgery since then, and a lot of developments have happened. So let me start from the beginning and just recap. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer about a little over a year ago, and it's actually called low-grade serous ovarian cancer. So it's very rare, and there's the cats. It's very rare. Only about maybe 2,000 at the most get diagnosed each year. It's only 5% of people with ovarian cancer. It's different in the fact that it grows very slowly, but it's really hard to knock out compared to other cancers. So unfortunately, all treatments that I have done have failed, and I've accepted that it's terminal. My doctor would like me to try a few treatments to slow it down further or to prolong my life, but honestly, everybody's saying you look amazing, and I always say that's all that matters. But I also feel that I'm enjoying life, and I see other people really struggle with treatments and side effects, and it brings them down faster. So what if I have a quality of 6 months or a year compared to being 2 years in some kind of treatment that makes me feel like crap all the time? Not that I don't feel like crap sometimes, because I do. I deal with a lot of nausea. I deal with a lot of fatigue. Deal with just little things, you know, that I believe are cancer related, because obviously I'm not getting nausea from treatments. And in any case, sorry, cats. Gotta love them. You don't really, but you know, I wasn't a cat person. Now I guess I am. In any case, so I am busy living my life, but this YouTube channel definitely took a turn. It started as a spiritual channel. I wanted a little over a year ago also, right before diagnosis, or maybe a little sooner than that. I wanted to create a channel that was basically spiritual, metaphysics, my passions. You know, I mean, I've done sermons homilies, I should say, that even peppered through this YouTube channel, I share with people. I read what I've read in church, and I'm not very religious, but I'm very spiritual. You should know that. And these are my passions, but once I had the diagnosis, it was kind of like, well, I guess I'm here for a reason, you know, and I do feel like I help a number of people, as I did 21 years ago when I had it the first time, and this is a recurrence. And I had a good 20-year run, by the way. And I guess if I was younger, you know, I'm 60, and so I had it when I was like around 40. If I was younger, I would definitely fight a little harder, but it doesn't mean it's not terminal. It would still be. And you sort of think about things that you're going to miss, but I've done a lot of things, and I'm not really high maintenance when it comes to, like, I got to go world traveling and buy expensive things, you know. I mean, I think I have a Coach purse that's actually a pill dispenser. I mean, it's that tiny, you know. I'm not really into the big showy stuff. So that makes it easier, so I don't, you know, go spending a lot of money before I go. You can't take it with you. I only want the logical things, and that is to make sure that maybe my husband is able to handle the house on his own. And that's another thing to consider. Would he have to make that choice between that and paying a bunch of medical bills? Yeah, I mean, I'm staying on top of it, but life is tough. I've had to give up a lot of things, and I'm waiting for Social Security. So because of that, I do have links below if anybody wants to buy me a cup of coffee. It's I have a Venmo account as well as a GoFundMe account, your choice, and I appreciate either way. If you do GoFundMe, they do take a commission, and then they ask for a tip from you, and I wouldn't do it. Quite honestly, they make plenty of money. But I am very grateful that they exist. So I just wanted to let you know that if you have seen my videos before, that I'm still going strong as I can be. Let's put it that way. I mean, I work half the hours, and I'm tired a lot. But I've accepted this new normal, and as long as I'm not sick, I'll keep doing that. So I appreciate your time, and I would love for you to like and subscribe to the videos. And also, if you have any questions, I do like to talk about cancer-related things or terminal illness things and how it is socially, not just my medical issues. I'm very interested in human interactions, I should say, or psychology. And I'm kind of an expert in death, believe it or not. There are other things maybe you don't know about me. I've been very gifted in connecting with spirit, and I mean deceased ones. And I know that's weird. I've just had a gift since I was a kid. I have made a living from that. I'm also a grief counselor, and been doing that for many years. So I deal with grief and loss myself. I mean, I have lost loved ones, and also, as a kid, I wanted to be a mortician, and I never became that. And I'm not a coroner, but I have plenty of experience. And then, on top of that, I happen to be dying. So I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but I think I've just come to accept. And then people are not comfortable talking about it. And the more you're not comfortable, the more I want to talk about it, especially when it comes to dialogues that we should be having with our loved ones. I get people that come to me in grief, and they don't know if they did the right thing. And I always think, why did we not have that conversation? And we need to have it when we're well. And the reason is because when you are sick, then it's like too real. Do you know what I mean? It's much easier to pry people's last wishes from them when they're feeling well. And people, it's on either side. I mean, if you're the one that's sick, you don't want to talk about it. Or if you're the one who's well and you don't want to approach someone that's sick and ask them, it's either side. They're both uncomfortable, but it's very important. Leave the guesswork out. Know that funerals were planned the way they wanted, or maybe no funeral, or celebration of life, or whether they were cremated or buried. I mean, there's just too much to leave to question. And then there's people that go, are they mad at me because I did this or that? There's a lot of bricks to carry around, So I want to leave you with that today. And I know that I have another video somewhere in this list that will also deals with that. But that's something that's dear to my heart, start the conversation. So if you were to look at my video, you can scroll through and see that, like the first ones, if you wanted to watch them all, start with long hair. And then I'm bald for a while, and now it's short. you know, and I'm hoping to see it long again. That could be a stretch, but I believe in miracles. And if God has one for me, by the way, I'm open to it. I just don't want to talk about turkey tail mushrooms and a lot of woo-woo stuff. For a clairvoyant medium who talks to people on the other side, I'm really not as woo-woo as people might think. I mean, I don't sensationalize things. And I believe in holistic health, but I believe it's as a support system. And I also believe in science and clinical trials, you know? So if there's something out there for me, I will find it. Otherwise, I'm accepting. Okay? So I do hope to see you again. And thank you so much. So like, subscribe, comment, buy me a cup of coffee. Thank you so much. And you be blessed because you are. Feel it. Okay? All right. Bye.